Hello. Been a bit of a long day at the computer today, so I thought perhaps I would do a very simple decompressing kind of practice. You're welcome to join me. I'm just going to do some shoulder work and neck work and some work with the wrists, just kind of stretching and opening up a little bit to counterbalance all the reaching forward and sitting that I've been doing all day, that perhaps you have too if you've been working on a computer, sitting at a desk, that kind of thing. So the music I'm using is from Stephen Halpern, called Deep Theta, and it's inner peace music, and it is designed to, if you like, massage your brain. So enjoy the music that Stephen's allowed me to use for now. So I'll start by just sitting comfortably. Just notice how you're feeling. Perhaps your back feels kind of crunchy, perhaps your shoulders feel kind of stiff, fingers and wrists. And just take a moment to notice what's going on for you. So I also have a little foggy brain. My hips feel a bit tight. My lower back feels a bit crunchy. What about you today? How are you feeling? And just begin to notice and take some deep breaths as you sit in a nice, supported position here. Supported on the hip bones, supported by the ground. Maybe the hands can just come to the legs gently, rest on the knees. Breathing in, letting the belly swell and letting it go. Let's take a few more breaths like that. And let go. Just coming into the moment and letting everything else from the day just fall away. Any irritation, tiredness, anxiety, just let it go now. And begin to bring some movement into the neck, just dropping the right ear to the right shoulder, and the shoulders down the spine. Breathing and coming to the other side. And breathing here. Reaching the crown of the head up towards the sky. Tipping the ear towards the shoulder. And on the other side. And dropping the head forward, shoulders down the back, looking straight ahead and then looking up any amount. Feeling the spine straighten here and curve slightly backwards, bringing the head straight, looking down again. Breathing into the cervical spine, the neck here. And looking up again, any amount, shoulders down. Allowing the cervical spine to bend in the other direction, any amount. Very gentle. And coming back to center, looking to the right. And breathing in here. center, looking the other way. Taking some nice deep breaths into this side of the neck. And coming back to center, maybe taking some slow neck rolls. Either staying in one direction for a while, just moving however feels helpful in whatever way will help release some of that tension in the neck there. Breathing as you go. Raising the shoulders up towards the ears. Breathing out and pulling the shoulders down the back. Breathing in and out. Scrunching up and letting it go. One more like that. Nice big breath in. Breath out. Reaching the fingers towards the ground or putting them on blocks or pillows here. Reaching the right arm up. Stretch nice and tall. And then tipping over to the left side. Reaching the fingers out, out, out towards the sidewall. Pressing the bottom hand into the ground. Looking up any amount towards the sky. Breathing into that opening in the ribs. Coming up, bringing that hand down, reaching the other hand up, up, up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach those fingers, and then tip over, reaching to the side, pressing through the bottom hand, looking up towards the ceiling, any amount. Reaching, opening, coming back up, and reaching those fingers down towards the ground, reaching both arms up, breathing in, pulling the hands to heart center, releasing to the sides, reaching up. As you breathe out, pulling to heart center, releasing to the ground again, reaching up. Breathing out to pull the arms to heart center. And keeping the hands pressed together here, pushing up above the head. And as you breathe out, reaching to the sides and down, hands back to prayer position, reaching up. And breathing out. One more like that, hands prayer position, reaching up and releasing. Then bringing the hands together again in front of the chest here. We'll interlace the fingers and press the hands out away from you, in front of you, bringing the belly, the core in towards the spine, pushing the hands out, getting a nice stretch in the shoulders. Also, you should feel it in the spine here as well, pressing the hips down. And then, if it feels good, reaching the hands up like that towards the ceiling. And bring them back down. Reverse and relax. Take that one more time. See if you can interlace the fingers the other way around this time. Turn them to face away from you and into you and away from you and in. Just working these tired, overworked muscles. And then you might press the hands down to one side like a swan, and back up to prayer position and over to the other side, just gently pushing, opening this wrist area here. And maybe take that in some circles in front of you. I've got some nice cracking going on there in my wrist today. How about you? Breathing as we do this. One more time, up to the sky. And release. Hopefully beginning to feel a little more open in the chest, neck area, the back beginning to open up. Press the two hands with the palms flat behind you. I'll come to the side to show you. Pressing into the palms and reaching the chest up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. If that doesn't feel good, you can press the palms the other way. And then let's reach forward. So, sitting, any comfortable position here. Legs can be crossed, or you can stretch the legs out here now. And just reaching the arms forward towards the feet, any amount. Have a cushion here under you if you like, and then releasing. Release the neck, and breathe here. Keep releasing the hips, the neck, shoulders. And now release the mind and let go of anything that you're holding there. One last nice deep breath here. And slowly working your way back up to seated, pulling the shoulders back down the back. Stretch your legs out in front if you didn't already do that. Bring the right leg into the chest, just pull it in there. I'm going to cross that leg over my left leg, which is just straight out and flexed. I'm going to take my right elbow inside this right leg and just walk my left hand round away from the arm. And breathe here. Nice twist in the back, and then returning, unfolding that leg, sitting up nice and straight before bringing in the left knee. Breathe here, crossing that left knee over the right leg, taking the left arm inside that knee. If that doesn't feel good, you can just hold on to the knee. And then using that as a lever to push around and twist. And releasing that. Legs back in front of you. And then bring the knees in, come over into child's pose. If you have a cushion, maybe tonight you'd like to put that in front of you to rest on. Have the knees wide. Bring the cushion between the legs here, and then just folding over. So hips back to heels and folding down. Can walk the arms forward here. The head can be on one side, or the forehead can be facing down. And just release here, relax, allow the back to open, the shoulders to open here, the hips to open, the mind to release. Breathe into the back body, breathe into the shoulders. And whatever you're holding here, emotional, mental, physical, just let it go. If you've got your head to one side, just turn it the other way. The last deep breath here. And slowly walking the palms back towards you. Take a toe stretch. So bringing the knees together. Just going to the toes under. You might like to keep the hands here, or if you can, sit back on the heels. And that is quite an intense stretch. You might think that it's the worst thing that you've ever felt. Really good for your toes, but try to breathe through the discomfort here. Knowing that you can breathe through the discomfort and maybe distract yourself a little bit at first by moving the neck, the hands in those positions that we practiced earlier. See if you can sit in stillness just for a moment. Can reach forward if that's too much. And then tapping out the tops of the feet on the ground. Coming back to sit on the heels. Let's just breathe a little bit here. So maybe hands on the belly to remind yourself to breathe fully into the belly. So nice big belly breaths, filling the belly. Letting go, you can release through the mouth, or you can use Ujjayi breath, sighing with the mouth closed. Take a few rounds in your own time here. And then fingers back down to the ground. Take any more stretching movements. That will feel good here. If you stretch over to the side, you can then move forward into a modified cat pose here. Reaching out, just enjoy any movement that would feel wonderful to your spine here. I'm pulling in the belly here, moving into a cat pose. Opening the chest. Maybe reaching behind you. Just let it become a dance. Moving the spine. Cat and cow. And you have the arms crossing and coming into goalposts. This is a way of doing these movements without being on your kneecaps. So let's do a little reclining twist to finish, and then we'll end in Shavasana. As it's late, you might like to have a pillow under the head when you come into Shavasana, so have that nearby. Reclining twist. Pull the knees into the chest in a reclining position here. Back of the head on the ground. You can do this in several different ways. You can either just let the knees fall over, or if you like, you can stretch the right leg up towards the ground, left foot is on the ground here, and then cross into a reclining pigeon pose here first of all. So you've got the right leg at a right angle, and the foot is resting on the left thigh, and then you're going to raise up the left foot. So you're in a kind of figure four here. And you can reach through the left to grab the left thigh here, pulling it towards you, creating some nice stretching here. Take a nice deep breath, hips opening, and then you can allow this whole package to just fall over to the side. Then you have your arms out in a T position. Maybe look the other direction. Or you can just let the knees fall down gently to one side. Either way, this just gives you a bit more of a hip opener. Try to relax the feet and the hands here. Take a last deep breath and come back to center. Pull the knees into the chest. This time either just letting the knees fall over to the other side, or if you'd like to try the pigeon, putting the right foot on the ground, the left foot flexed and pressed into the right thigh, and then the right thigh coming up towards your body, reaching through to grab the back of that thigh, and then pulling the thigh towards you while also kind of pushing it away. Breathing into the stretch here. Should be a pretty intense stretch in the gluteus and the hip here. And then when you're ready, letting that whole package fall over to the side. Maybe looking the other direction. if that feels good on the neck. And then just try to surrender. So feet, hands, shoulders, hips, sinking into the ground. Make sure the neck is comfortable. Take a few deep breaths here. Last one. And then unravel slowly. Bring the knees into the chest again, Apanasana. Rolling here. Bringing the knees in and away from the chest. Any last movements that might feel good here. Just massaging the sacrum. Giving yourself a chance to stretch out now. Arms just gently by the side. Back of the head on the ground. Hips on the ground. Shoulders. Just releasing into the earth. And breathing. One last nice deep breath here. And let everything just go. Let the day fall away. Release the tongue in the jaw. Release fingers and toes. Again, release the mind. Complete surrender. You can stay here as long as you like. When you're ready to come up, you're just going to pull the knees into the chest, tip over onto your side, and use the palms of the hands to push you slowly up to seated. Just take some final breaths in the seated position to allow the blood pressure to stabilize, to give the body a signal that you're not yet ready for sleep, but if you are, then just stay lying on your back and let go. Thank you for practicing with me tonight. I hope that you feel a little wellness wriggling and moving its way through the body and mind here. I wish you a peaceful night. Namaste.